You don't say. Oh, for the love of... Look, buddy, not to say this isn't a riveting conversation. It's almost admirable, but I think I've made it pretty clear that I'm perfectly content with my own company this evening. And this exquisite gin and tonic. We're having a moment, a very private, very happy moment. So if you could just find your own moment somewhere else. Oh. Well. And who is my knight in shining? Well, whatever it is you're wearing. Well, that was certainly a spectacle. I didn't realize I was auditioning for a damsel in distress role tonight. Though, I must admit, your timing was impeccable. Right when I was about to resort to actual violence. Nothing too drastic. Just a well-placed elbow to the ego. He was about 2 more sentences away from being quite soundly verbally eviscerated. I suppose a little external intervention saves me the trouble of explaining why he suddenly developed a mysterious case of bruised extremities. You just went for it, didn't you? I mean, damn. You made sure the bar was on the ground and you still brought a shovel to dig him deeper. Impressive. Truly. Most people would just trip over it. And he certainly did. But you... well, you also decided to dig a trench and then toss him into it. Well, since you've now single-handedly saved me from the thrilling saga of Chad's cryptocurrency adventures, I suppose I owe you a drink. Or, at least, I owe you the opportunity to sit down and explain why you felt you needed to play hero. Unless you're just in the habit of charging into situations like a one-person cavalry. So, what'll it be? After that performance, my expectations are surprisingly high. Please tell me you have taste. Oh, bartender. Thank you. And my new associate here with like a what's your poison, rescuer? Tasty. So, what is your story, hero? Are you always this valiantly inclined? Or did you just see the sheer desperation in my eyes? I'm kidding. I'm never desperate. I am curious, though. What was your strategy there? Because it was surprisingly effective. He folded faster than a cheap suit. I thought he might actually combust from embarrassment. It's rare to find someone who can successfully cut through that specific brand of barfly bravado. Usually they just reattach themselves like a particularly stubborn barnacle. Tell me, do you have a secret power? Some sort of arcane ability that you keep in your back pocket for emergencies? Thank you, though. Honestly, even if I didn't need the saving, it was a refreshing change from having to deploy my death stare, or worse, pretending to actually be listening. My neck was starting to hurt from all the fake nodding. Excellent choice. Not bad at all. You passed the first test. Don't get too excited. There are at least 12 more, and they get progressively harder, mostly involving your ability to tolerate my sarcasm. Since we're now apparently sharing a moment, tell me something interesting. Something that doesn't involve your job or how much you squat at the gym. Surprise me. Intriguing. Well, more so than Chad's projected quarterly earnings, I'll give you that. You know, I usually come here to decompress, to just exist without the relentless pursuit of human interaction. But tonight has been surprisingly eventful. And I don't mean that in a bad way, just unexpected. I'm quite particular about my personal space and my gin. Both are sacred. But you've somehow managed to infiltrate both without me feeling the need to deploy defensive measures. That's unique. This night might actually have been more fun than my original plan for the evening, which was to achieve inner peace through deep contemplation of my cocktail. This whole thing has got an edge, a spark, and it definitely beats listening to Chad explain blockchain technology with hand puppets. I swear, he was getting ready to pull them out. I hope you understand that. You save me from the horror of crypto puppets. And for that, I am eternally grateful. You know, I am actually having fun tonight. And that's saying something. Because my ideal evening usually involves 0 men, 0 small talk, and one perfectly stirred gin and tonic. But this has been unboringly refreshing. And if I'm being honest, I wouldn't hate a rematch. No PowerPoint pitches disguised as conversation. Just you, me, this bar, and whatever it is you're not telling me yet. Because there's something about you. You stepped in like you belonged here. Bold, reckless. You want another drink? Or do you prefer the thrill of disappearing before I can dissect you properly? I'll give you 3 seconds to decide. 3, 2. I win. You stayed. Good choice. So, consider this a open invitation. Come back. Order the same drink. Sit in the same spot. And we'll see if you can top tonight's performance. Or if it was just beginner's luck. Until then, good night, rescuer. And thanks for everything. Now, do try to look surprised next time. I'd hate for it to feel routine. Don't be a stranger. Until next time, hero.